Coley, Cole, wait, don't leave. Coley. I have to go super heavy on the bronzer because I have this weird tan arm thing going on. My dog is probably invincible. This is Cole. He's an 8-year-old. Cole is an 8-year-old Pomeranian Chihuahua, and I'm gonna tell you the stories about the times that he probably should have died but escaped death because he's a baller. I don't know. By the way, plug YouNow shirt. My YouNow is linked in the description. Go follow it, or however that works. I'll give you a little backstory. I got Cole a very long time ago. Again, he's about 8 years old. He was the first dog that was sort of mine. Although, again, he is probably closer to 9 years old actually, because I got him around 10, 11. So he's the first dog that was basically my own dog, and he was seriously the cutest little puppy. If I can find a picture, I'll put it in. If I can't, I will do my best to draw how adorable this dog was. He's still really cute, and he's honestly like the best dog I could ever think of on the planet. I love Naya, but Cole, if you are crying or sick in bed, Cole will come and either sit at your door if it's closed and guard you, or come up on the bed and guard you at the feet. When the kids come to sleep over, he sits at the kids' doors to guard them. When the cats fight, he breaks it up. When I'm playing with Naya and it looks like she took something from me because I'm, you know, playing tug of war, he will come and break it up in between us to get whatever I'm trying to get from Naya out of her mouth. He really is the coolest dog. And I think he's probably either immortal or a human trapped inside of a dog's body, and I'm gonna give you some experiences, things that have happened that have no explanation. Now, the first one took place when he was a lot younger, because at the time that we got him, we had another dog named Samson. They were actually pretty close in age. I think they're about a year apart. And unfortunately, Samson ran out and got hit by a car at a very young age, so this had to have happened somewhere in between that 6th month most likely period and a year and a half. Could have been younger, could have been older. You know what I mean. This was right after my sister had her wedding. My mom is really big into weddings. She does tons of decorations, tons of cool things. She's just the wedding master. So of course she DIY'd a lot of my sister's wedding. That wedding was 9 years ago, so he is 9. Now, I'm pretty sure, but my memory might be failing me, I'm almost positive that my mom got candy for my sister's wedding, and one of the candies was chocolate-covered coffee beans. Somehow, we got chocolate-covered coffee beans, solid 2 pounds of chocolate-covered coffee beans. And they were up on the table in a plastic bag, you know, where most dogs can't get. And the one downfall about Cole is he is extremely sneaky. This dog will get up on top of counters, maybe not counters, on top of tables, on top of dressers, eat cat food. He's so sneaky, so he does everything behind her back because he's so smart. I don't know. Well, one day we came home and the chocolate-covered coffee beans were everywhere. Well, the remains of what was left. The bag had been split open. Cole and my dog Samson had eaten a solid 2 pounds of chocolate-covered coffee beans. If you don't know this, the reason why dogs can't have chocolate is because of the caffeine content in it. Taking this into consideration, 2 small dogs eating 2 pounds of coffee beans covered in chocolate is not a recipe for anything good. And I didn't know this at the time. I was way too young. My parents, I guess, didn't know this. So we didn't go to the vet or anything, and they were fine. It still makes no sense to me how they survived. They basically didn't sleep for like 3 days or eat or anything, and were just on crack. But after that, they were fine, and he's been fine ever since. I just thought of this the other day too, and I was like, wait a second. He should be dead, but he's not. And he's here. Now, the second story that I have for you is even more unbelievable, believe it or not. Me and my family go to the desert during the winter time, and we always take the dogs. This one time in particular, me, my mom, my brother, we didn't go. My dad just went alone with his friends. So he had taken Cole with him to the desert like we normally do. And Cole usually does really good off the leash. He is not a runner by any means. He could pretty much go down the street and walk without a leash and be fine. He's so so obedient, not anything to really worry about. However, he does kind of have a fear of loud sounds, which is extreme, and you'll know why in a second. But at the time, it was just kind of a fear, and I guess he had heard a loud sound and he ran off. My dad was devastated. My dad loves this dog more than anything in the world, still does to this day. We had people praying for him, and it was really sad. My dad had spent days out there looking for him and could not find him anywhere, and eventually had to come home, and it was a big grieving process for all of us. My dad comes home, we grieve. There was no way of really finding him. He wasn't microchipped, even though I don't think that helps you like find them if they're lost unless somebody picks them up. But we just figured, I don't know what else to do. We had lost actually a dog way a long time ago in the desert, so we're very careful now. It was kind of one of those things where we didn't know what to do. What can you really do? So we began grieving, kind of getting over it. We have to move on with our lives. About 3 weeks later, 3 weeks. 3 weeks later, my mom gets a call on her cell phone and says, "Hey, I think I found your dog." 3 weeks of being lost in the desert. This dog is 15 pounds. How does a dog 15 pounds, let alone any dog, survive in the desert for 3 weeks? My dad went and picked him up and we got him home, and he was a little bit not himself for, you know, the first couple days. He was very skinny, but still, how did he survive? I don't know. He must have scavenged. He's such a smart dog. I'm sure people threw food to him maybe and he just took it and ran away. That's what we all kind of think happened. But how he actually ended up getting found is he went down into a rain trench thing, I don't know what they're called, to get water, and somebody had owned the trench. When he went down into it, he couldn't come back out, so that's how the person found him, and etc. The rest is history. He's immortal, or just extremely smart, and has an extensive body that is immortal. I can't speak English. That's gonna be it for this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it and enjoyed meeting Cole. Give this video a like if you like it. I hate that I'm saying this, but YouTube kind of sucks lately. I mean, it doesn't suck, but like, I'm scared for my life. So please like this video if you liked it. Thank you. And I will see you all in the next video. Love you. Goodbye. I think I just stole somebody else's intro or outro, whatever.